Why do I feel like I linger?
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
So
1, 2, 3.
hi guys, so we're back with a tier list video. As you could tell by the coughing, I'm a bit sick today, but nevertheless we still need to do this video because we've been delaying it for quite a while. So this is post Messiah, but yeah, Messiah is on this list. Okay. There's no Ibisu, so all the collab sets are out, but we will rate only Ibisu since it's relevant to the meta right now. Like our meta, I would say. This is in no way a professional tier list, I would say. So yeah, today we have who do we have here? We have Brian too. We have Mr. Fit Senpai Nicholas himself. We have Matthew. We have Royston and William with us today. So guys, say hi.
Hey, hello! Hello!
Hello.
Okay, so
Hello.
so I think we can just start with the tier list. So very simple tier list. We're going from S, A, B, C, D, and memes. So let's start off, I guess, with Gemma. I feel like it's only right.
Everyone's favorite KFC.
Yeah, they.
Ayam goreng McD.
So where would we put Jiva in this current meta for us?
I feel it will be around the it won't. It's not at S, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, like it's not good. Like God
But it's
tier.
not bad either.
Yeah, that's the point. So
It's not fully bad.
yeah,
either.
it just needs that like counter charger and ways to like better like
To
fire
come
out.
back after a field removal or
Yeah.
something.
I would want to put it on C due to the fact it needs that copium.
Yeah, I feel like C
But-
is much more fitting than B though.
Okay.
It's either B or C.
I feel okay. So from my experience fighting like Jiva, right, like not just Williams, that I feel like it's decent, played well with William plays it very well, right? And I've fought like decently good players. Right? Do you know Ben from Active Games? I think he plays his Java. His Java is quite good. Okay, we'll leave it at B first until we fill it in more. Then we'll like sort it out.
If you feel B is a lot,
Yeah.
then you put in C.
So for now it's a B.
I can downgrade it.
Yeah. So then was this the power girl?
Yeah, powerful girl.
Yeah. So I don't see people playing her at all. Do any of us like play her?
No, not for me also.
Yeah. I think she's quite decent, but not great.
I feel like there's only 3 people here who can really say about lyrical stuff. So
Yeah.
one of that is not me.
I mean, like I think Nick
Not
would know more on this than me.
Her playstyle is your soul need to be empty to activate skill,
Yeah.
which is really easy.
So, like,
but
I think a
don't
lot.
know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't use it.
Guys, I guess I will come back later in a bit.
Okay.
You will continue first.
Okay. So-
Powerful girl isn't that powerful actually.
Alright, we'll leave her at D. We'll leave her at D now because like no one like we no plays her.
Wait. Her playstyle is called Powerful.
Yes, her key effect is called powerful.
Can we put it in memes? Because it's like, it's only fitting. If that's her keyword and she's dead now.
Yeah, she actually has a keyword. It's called powerful.
Okay. Okay, so next we have Tamayura with the new support. I like
Hey,
honestly will go here. It's scary when it works, you know?
yeah, it does actually.
With that new grade ones and all that.
And they're not afraid to rush. Even if it gets retired, they can just add it back to soul and call it out.
Yeah. So
Honestly speaking, I don't have a lot of experience with Tamayura compared to you guys. So all I know is it rushy.
yeah, there's good Tamayura players around in Singapore. from what
Like it's very it's very hard to break with Tamayura.
yeah. It's a love deck all around also. So A?
Yeah, it
We
is.
can leave it at 8 for now.
Okay. Dreadjewel.
Drag Jewel.
Dracula.
So
Illiterate people everywhere. Anyways,
he got a lot better.
Honestly speaking, I find him to be A. Just because of how deadly especially if you're starting first. Because with the new PR, the potential of rush is very high. Especially if you're playing something, especially if you have swirlers, so you can pump him up. It's a very lethal turn one, in my opinion.
I know, like especially like because of the PR. That's
But
how,
if you're going
like,
first,
things
solo doesn't
became
matter.
really good.
Because you're
yeah.
No, so I mean, yes, solo doesn't matter, but what it does matter is the fact that if they pull defensives, solo still hits true. So it does actually
true.
does matter because you're aiming to do as much damage as possible,
yeah
and
lah,
you have
definitely,
4
yeah.
attacks on turn 1. Turn 3. So yes, you are minusing power due to Dreadjewel's effect, but if your opponent gets a trigger, it doesn't matter. Hence why I feel the Swirler rush with the new PR is really insane. IMO.
True. I mean, like,
As
yeah,
well-
I agree on giving it an 8 here at least. Like right now, especially since with the promo and all that, the popularity for the deck has gone up, but I don't see it that much. But yeah, it's been talked about, I guess. So,
Consistent
but-
persona riding is also pretty strong.
but where though?
We'll put it.
After Tamayura, I feel like Tamayura is still...
Yeah, it's probably higher than Tamayura for now.
Okay.
Oh, a meme deck. Let's go. It's,
What does it even do? I legit
I have no idea. Like,
it's very bastion-y. Basically, you want to flood your soul with as many great trees as possible to add effects.
I see.
I see.
But again, it's bastion but bad.
It's Mimi, I guess.
Very memey.
Okay, so
It's a Unica.
so we're not counting the new supports that's been like announced. We are just talking up to Messiah. So yeah, so Unica on itself, it feels very meh. Like I feel like even Jiva like is a lot better than like Unica. Like I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but I feel that way at least with Unica. Like it's not even in terms of like power, but she feels very boring to fight against and like play. You know.
I feel like one thing to note about Jiva is the thing is the player who plays it has to be really good in order to bring out its full potential. So that's why I feel Jiva right now it really depends on the player to make it as good as it can be. So comparing it to Unica,
I feel
Unica
like-
has always played the exact same way.
I feel like we should have like made another like
I wonder who said something about doing that. I wonder.
no, I mean like but you guys didn't want to.
I mean I did mention it
Keep it
before.
simple,
and
that's why.
No, but like if you're gonna talk about like the deck needs skill, right? There should be a option like skill
A skill-
only
a skill issue tier.
skill issue
skill.
tier. Let's do it.
Let's go. Issue of skill. Issue of skill. Skill issue a bit better.
Right?
I would say the off shouldn't be like only.
that's the point. Okay, so like then we'll put Java there and like put a B at least. I mean like it's not to say that the deck is really bad.
Yeah, it's just boring. Favonius.
I feel like he will be good with the new support.
This is actually really strong.
Yeah, like I feel like with that new counter charger that's coming out this month, he might be actually really strong.
Even without the new counter charger, the previous promo, the grade 2 one, is actually really strong
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, I've seen like plays with it, but it's definitely not a meme deck. It's being slapped on right now, I would say.
But yes, that thought as it is, right now again it's all assumptions that the PR will make this deck more relevant. I mean yes, it's definitely gonna make the deck better, but we cannot tell if if enough people will pick it up to really push it, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
because right now, I mean, I true compared to you guys, I don't go to card shops as often. But that being said, I sincerely doubt I'll see a Farmanian player in Malaysia. Oh.
You're gonna say this now, right? We're gonna lose to it. I tell you first.
I
Man.
actually lost to Farmania.
Bro.
Wait.
We
have-
shit on Genesis so much that we lost to Genesis. All of us lost to Genesis. So.
I mean, it's not like we shitted on Genesis because it was bad. We shitted on it because we were scared of it.
Okay, so but honestly, I feel like it's a solid C for now at least.
I'm
like
fine
the
with it
top,
being C.
like the top of C, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Top of it, that depends. Because there's a lot more decks to go through.
alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Environments, Bruce.
Men's Bruce. I feel it's a B, high B. I feel. But
so-
I might be wrong.
Like when I fought it, like just last week, it went completely berserk, but then I lucked out quite badly. So I don't have much like to say on it, but it has really high power outputs with like all the support it has. It depends whether you draw out the pieces or not, I would say.
Yeah.
There's also builds that use Megan, which is a triple drive build. So some people really like using that.
Megan's triple drive?
Eh,
No,
is it
Counterblast one when-
Mabel.
Yeah, you said Megan just now.
Oh.
Megan's the
Yeah,
power
the
pumper.
power pumper, yeah,
And the great tool.
that's in the deck also.
There's also, you could play Leonard, which you can snipe rear guards with.
There
You
people
have
are
rear
also
guard
playing the
control.
attack hit grade one, where you put the soul, give power to something, then Julian fills back the soul. Yeah,
that.
like Julian
However-
fills the board.
But I feel most people omit that due to the fact that counterblast costs will really hurt. But it really depends on the person playing it as well.
Yeah, but I got
It's
hit
almost-
hit pretty hard with that.
I'd say it's almost on the level of issue of skill, but it's definitely not Jiva level, that's for certain.
Yeah, like
Because
the deck is playable. Like, anyone can pick it up.
Yeah. But it's definitely
It's
I
even
am
being
all-
played by our resident player, Bruce player Min. Perfect deck for him. He's good at it.
perfect. Then. So B for Bruce.
Yes, before Bruce. I mean, like definitely better than Unica.
Just double confirm there's no the end hiding
No.
anywhere.
There's
Okay,
no
yeah,
the end.
that's the end.
This is the end.
The
Uh,
end. The end.
If those are 8 tiers. Okay, it would either be top of A or
Yeah.
bottom S. that good.
True. I agree with that.
Once again, we'll see how the tier list looks later if we want to bump it up to low S. But this deck is hella consistent.
Yeah.
It's like the joke was always Overlord the clan. So once it got to OverDress when clans were no longer a thing, everyone was
Overlord
like,
the
oh,
nation."
finally, there's no such thing as Overlord. Well, look at them now.
So yeah, like it's currently good with the new promos and all that. So we'll leave it there for now and come back to it when we move more things along. Clarissa.
At the bottom of the food chain, Hati.
Yeah, but it needs some support because the deck is like very one dimension where you need to put 4 pieces of all her friends and you won't have space for any deck. Maybe 1 or 2 cards, but yeah, that's about it. The deck
Yeah,
is
and-
like already made by itself.
And to use her full potential, which is the order, you need 5 units on the field, so which is like
Yeah. I mean, like, I've seen people win tournaments already, so.
yeah, but it's pretty bad as of right now, I would
Yeah.
say.
Me too.
Okay, I know I said I know nothing about lyrical placings, but
That's
there
a
are only 2
lie.
decks. There are only 2 decks on my mind that actually have like actually register onto my radar, which is Michu and another card. Another
Sure.
famous. Yeah.
I'll be honest, Panaga is getting slapped on. So.
I mean, Stepton is
Not
it was-
being biased, but it's a good deck. Like legit,
So
legit.
it's not as if he has the deck, you know.
Well, no. I'm being really serious here. Like, it's being slapped on.
I'll say Michu is like C.
I guess.
Definitely high C, low B currently.
High
In this
C,
kind of meta.
We can. Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
so.
like we can bump down him, I guess, like this.
Because Michu is so. There's no different way to play Michu. You like.
Same as
Just-
Clarissa. It's the same as like a lot of lyrical decks. There's no other way to play it, you know?
Yeah.
It just depends on how good what their game plan is.
Yep.
The only thing I like about Michu is effect triggers are useless when you switch.
Anyways, we're down to Panda Girl.
And Naga is actually really good. I
Are
find.
you? Did no one see that? Did no one really see that?
I saw that, I was like, no comment.
So, just because this man hates his bird with a passion,
It's not a meme, damn it.
it ain't no meme. I would put it it's.
No, it's definitely a B. It's a good deck. It just doesn't work with me. I mean, like, the multi-attack function of like how Stoichia works, topped with gut restrict and retire. It's a decent deck as long as you have the promos. But now a lot of people like who don't have promos also can like do well with the deck with all the new support that it's been getting. Like it's a niche thing, but Flagbird is scary in its own right. That's why it's a meme and everyone shouldn't play it. Any
I smell
objections?
biasness. I smell biasness. Do you smell that? Oh, that's all biasness. Okay, you go.
So, Pentacle?
Down a bit. Down a bit. No, down.
No.
No. B is fine. B is fine.
No, the deck is being slapped on. I'm telling you. The deck
But
is
high-
good.
High B.
No, not high
I
B
mean-
lah.
Low B lah.
It's either top B, bottom B or high S lah. Another
people will fight here.
another one of my favorite children,
Uh,
Aurora. So Aurora has been slapped on because it was bad. It was really bad back when it first released. But with the new supports and the promo, a lot of people starting to see its potential. And with the new mushrooms, there's like token generation for DS. What do you guys think of Aurora?
I would put it in B.
Like- Like honestly, right? If you draw well with Aurora, it will never lose. It will just rush you to death.
Yeah, I died on first turn before.
But decks like these are high rolly in nature. It just depends on how consistent they can high roll, right?
Okay, so the thing about this deck being a high rolly, right, is like, sure, it will rush you down like very fast, but if it doesn't high roll, meaning like it needs to like generate a bit of like cards in its hand, because like in terms of it being high roll, meaning it will try to kill you at grade 2. So not even its grade 3 turn. So yeah, that's the difference. Like if you get like high rolling, meaning like your Vanguard swings with a crit, then power to Momoke swings, then your grade 2 swings, you know. That sort of thing.
I wouldn't mind it going high B, I guess, like highest.
I mean,
B,
like,
But are you thinking of putting it at A though? that what you're-
no, not
Okay.
not right now. But I don't know whether I want to put it above Bruce or not. That's the thing. Like Bruce and his power pump is a lot more scarier.
Okay, we
But
can maybe
Aurora
slot-
has the multi attack.
We could slot him between Bruce, I guess.
C for now.
Does
Yeah,
that
so
fit?
C for now. But so far, yeah, I feel like that's fair. Brian's deck.
Oh yes, heroes.
Issue of skill.
But sir, it's not even that hard to play, sir.
No, you know what the issue of skill is? Drawing your base.
My damn base.
This is not issue skill, bro. This is skill issue.
Cannot get base, no.
Like it's a
I'd
good
say-
deck, but like it needs its grade 1 base at least. But with the new support that's coming out soon, then it might like be good. Like every Braingate's gonna be good after that, I feel.
Yeah.
I must say high C for now at least.
Like
right?
better than Michu,
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Michu.
I mean, if you can get all 3 base out, yeah, scary.
And it's multi-attack with high
And
power.
4
Yeah.
attacks per turn. But you need a lot of soul. That's the issue.
I mean, like you have cards like Boba Bind, you know, that are gonna be there to support you for this.
Not using Boba, man.
I mean, like you need to find your Boba. That's why it's getting repeated.
Yeah, he's found Bolo, right?
I only got 1.
Wink.
Eh.
Yeah, but it's getting
Ah.
reprinted soon, so yeah, I should be happy.
Next one should be a thumbnail.
It's
Uh,
being used for
It's
Maggie.
obvious. It's so obvious.
Yeah, the deck is just way like when the deck came out, everyone was just memeing of how like everyone just like waifu deck, and it's not gonna be strong.
Hon-
And then it
honestly,
became
right.
strong.
Honestly, right, I feel like this is literally the first incarnation of what we call promo hell.
yeah. True.
It's before Overlord stepped in its flames, there was Ava.
Yes.
We can blame Mr. DF for introducing this plague to the world. But yes, this deck is hella consistent. With the amount of things it can do, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, it has built-in crits. Yeah, it's good shields.
It has good rearguard presence.
Yeah, it's like its draw potential is really good. It also has like options to buy in your units and all that. So.
Although I'll be real, not many people do.
I mean,
buy
like
nowadays.
yeah, lah, but at least the option is there. So you have like an option to do removal in case the meta needs to. You know.
But even so, right now with the new Obscurate, like you already have rearguard control.
Yeah, but that's for the front row. So
True.
like sometimes you just want to like get rid of things like, for example, Bruce and her grade 1 booster at the back. That's a really good target to hit first before you swing. Like
On
making
top
it
of
lose
that-
power.
On top of that, one of the most slept on parts of the deck, filtering.
Yes. Regis.
Easy as skill.
I am very afraid of this deck when it pops off.
Yeah.
But the problem with this kind of deck is the same. It's high rolly in nature. If you high roll, the deck is
No, but
very
high roll, yes. But also if you bring it to late game, then you're pretty much like
Yeah, true. But then again, it also kind of high rolly that you could actually get to that late game with how many decks that can rush, how many decks that can minus, you know.
I would put it like here, ish. Yeah, maybe.
I feel, I guess right now they combine rushes. And,
Yeah.
But then again, this deck has high potential to keep rising now, especially if you follow the anime.
Yep.
So we'll see. It's under our eye for now, but I'm guessing it will definitely change within the next metas.
Okay, so we have Maha now.
Mahar. I have no idea how to tier Mahar, to be real.
It's also based on the skill of issue. Like
All the chickens gonna go issue of skill.
like if you can bear with it, because like right now, right, like how I see people play the deck, they play grade 3 days, but they also play Maha in the deck, grade 4 Maha.
Yeah,
in the deck.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Like-
the new support from 09.
Yeah, they combined it together. Like after you're done with Jiva, right, then they go into Maha to like finish in their finishing turns and all that. So I feel like they can like group together.
Because of the grade 1 counter charger you can use in Maha is like really
Yeah,
consistent kind of.
it's a very like interesting
But
like way
then
to.
again, because we're tiering it separately, we cannot really say that because that's more a Jiva deck than a Mahar deck, right?
No, it's not.
No,
it's not Java.
It's a Jiva Maha deck, legit. They play both of it like
No,
Is
okay,
it not-
Is it not separately now?
no.
Is it
no.
not? I
No,
see.
okay, so the way people play now is they write grade 3 Java, then the next turn then they write Maha.
I see.
And it's because of the O9 card that lets you search out what's that called? I can't remember, sorry. But yeah, it makes the deck so consistent. It's that great one, Prayer Dragon. The double
that
red
Oh,
means
card.
yeah,
they're
the one that you
holding
can
it.
search for your
Is this
overdress
Shregalio?
units.
Is this
Yeah.
Shregalio?
The great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Great
one.
one. I cannot remember. All I remember the name.
It will be able to search for your overdress units, if not mistaken. So that's
Or
that's how the
dress also.
yeah.
That's
how the deck is running right now, because like they just play Jiva for the immediate restand pressure, then they go into Maha to finish games.
I see.
It's an interesting take on the deck, but yeah, it's like literally
But
like
that deck
skill
is
issue.
really consistent though.
It's literally skill issue, like how well you play the deck. That's how well it's gonna become. Like how well it's gonna do.
Okay. We can hold hands in issue of skill.
That's why.
Avant-garde. I'd say low P for now.
I'll
It
say
can
C though.
see really.
Because right, the thing is, it's Vanguard focus. Like your Vanguard is having so much pressure, but then your rear guards, right?
Yeah, and like
nothing.
okay,
It's
in
legit
this
nothing.
in this format, right, the promo is not out yet, so it's very underwhelming.
I see.
Your Vanguard can swing like big numbers, right? You can guard it or whatever, right? Even if you no guard, right? You get a defensive trigger, right? Your rear guard cannot hit already because your rear guard is most likely going to be 18, or if you have a grade 3, 21, it still doesn't hit if your opponent gets a defensive
I mean,
trigger.
but what if they proc that grade 3 order though? No, every time the Vanguard swings plus 5.
Yeah,
to
but
the
then there's plus another just 10k guard. Like your rear guard is really very like
It's
nothing.
very
You're
it's
so-
very underwhelming because like with the current like way of how you build a deck, right, you cannot play Combine Rusher because like you can play Combine Rusher, right, but you don't play Combine Rusher because like every turn you will use an order from your drop from your order zone, right? So your order zone is like very limited to how long it can stay at 2 during your first grade 3 turn where you use the order. So you will always be at 1 order.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So like I would opt out from Combine Rusher, but like there are different builds. I've seen builds that are like trying to make things work. They use prison grade 1s to have a forever order in the zone.
A forever home.
Yes, a forever home. But yeah, it depends on the build. But for now, it's like a solid C. But like after the promo, then it will go up. Trust me, it will
With
go up.
the new set 10 support also, yeah.
Yeah,
it
like a
will go up.
promo hell will bring this card up to at least an A tier. But for now, it's a C tier.
Yes, Dylan's firstborn. Bloroga.
I mean, like, you know, you don't know, you don't know. I would say, like, it's good. Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Wait, but isn't that red? No, not blue.
Both are the same. It's whether you want like consistent power or you want strategic power.
I feel red is feels scarier than blue. That's for certain.
Really, I feel like it's very same, but not. It's just whether you want to use, whether you have access to certain orders or you have access to other certain orders. Like they have their own special orders. Like Grief to Despair Rejection.
You wanna know something funny?
What?
I say this as if I know their skills. I cannot remember for the life of me what they do. All I know is if I see it, it invokes fear.
Yeah, but it works almost similarly, but like with different order activations.
I see.
Like this one can help you get orders. This one like doesn't help you get orders, but you easily like can counterblast 1 to revive stuff and all that. So so they're together right now, but once the mask comes out, then yeah, you will probably play mask.
all hell will break loose.
Leonard.
Damn.
Leonard.
A good C, but I would say it's like mid C.
Are we sure?
This is just my take, lah. I'm not sure about you guys.
What about you, Dylan?
I mean, like
know you know things.
my build is consistent lah, but how well it will face against retire decks then maybe lah. Like this meta right now is like very heavy retire.
Yeah, that's why.
But like I know the consistency of my build. It's like I feel like it's quite good. But I'll put it here at least like bottom C. It's still not that
Yeah,
great.
that's fine. Yeah.
I don't know. I do not. I definitely would okay, if I see any of the other C decks, like I feel like Leonon is scarier from what I know. Well, from what you've shown me.
But that's like you already took it from me. But the problem is right. Majority of almost every Leonon player I see don't play the build I play, so it could just be you having PTSD from me.
My build is also different from a lot of other people.
So yeah, like I feel like it's just there for now.
It has different builds, but
Yeah, like
depends on how
So you're
consistent their
saying
build is.
it's an issue of skill.
no lah. That one deck build
Well,
it's a
that's
bit
definitely
different.
not issue, yeah.
Like-
Like the deck still needs to hold Leonon accountable for a lot of things. Like my build plays like the dragons and all that, right? So I can freely activate Leonon's ability to discard it and all that. You know how like I make it synergize with like what I have. So like it really depends on how the deck is being built. But I see so many different types of build. So yeah, it's like it's a bottom C for now, just based on Leonon itself of how the deck will work. You need to have 3 rear guards in the back row to activate the ability, or else you just won't activate.
Yeah, true, yes.
But I want to say, I believe it's definitely better than Farmadier.
Okay, I'll put it there.
Yeah,
Farmadier on the holding feels a bit.
Gravidia.
This one issue of skill.
issue of skill. Yeah, that's legit issue of skill.
What are you talking
Really?
about?
But Gravidia
No.
is actually easy to
Wow.
play.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I play a full lane, I don't know.
Gravidia is actually easy to play, not easy to fight against, I would say.
Okay,
Yeah.
granted, if you have like 3 brain cells, maybe it is an issue of skill. But, bruh,
Okay,
this,
okay. How
this
about
thing is either forever A or at least king of
I give
B.
you a better. I got video. You can just put memes.
No. This deck is forever A or
Like,
at least highest
The
B.
fact that the deck, this is the one deck that can like shotgun you to death, right? With the OT, even without the OT, is scary enough.
Honestly speaking, right, I would come for Pitchforks just for that comment for saying it's an issue of skill or memes. This deck is so consistent, it's dumb. Because you have to realize this deck, right, there's no other deck in this meta that can instantly shotgun you in one turn from even 0 damage, right? It could, on its best turns, could instantly shotgun 6 damage. And the most slept on part is, right, is the fact that you're thinning the deck like crazy because every time you persona you right.
Yeah. Also with the new support, Ninja and all that, they can actually like go
When they
into their
say
persona,
Ninja,
right?
We're talking about Fry Heights, guys.
Ninja.
So yeah, I feel like it is a good idea, like at least.
There's a reason this deck has stayed relevant throughout how many boxes.
Don't worry, me and Roy will always agree it's an issue of skill.
Letitia,
No, I play a full lane.
Roy's like, don't add me here.
It's a
Letitia,
good B.
Letitia.
I'll say it's a good B.
Here,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
like I faced quite a bit of Letitia.
It's literally Overlord but lyrical.
Yeah,
Because her early game is really rare weak. It's only like, her late game, then she's really good.
yeah. She needs to gather the soul, the orders. Hey man.
Yeah. I can
Unless you
agree
want
with
people to come for fit shots with you.
Okay, wait, up or down?
Let's be real, it's the tippy top of the meta still.
that one. Yeah, it's up.
It's I as the Jet player apologize for how good it's been, but yes, it's not easy to. Right now, I feel if you're playing if you are trying to play competitively, right, in this meta, you need to like base off your deck and how well it plays against Jack. Honestly speaking, is that hard to say? Is that like fair of me to say?
Yeah, true.
It's like on one turn, on their best turns, they could get so much advantage. They have arguably one of the best grade 2 gamings since that's when most builds play around, say Gungan Ram and Swirlers, so they have hand and power. There's nothing else to say except this deck is just for now at still the top of S. Hopefully that changes because I don't want people's hate in this server. Everyone seems to have a problem with me for it, but yes.
Hey
Anything
man,
else you wanna say?
Hey,
Anything else you wanna say?
I have a big losing rate against you.
That's a lie. You know it.
So anyway,
I,
You don't spread slander here.
I agree with Dylan.
Lauren Nero reigns supreme. Where do we put her though? Like, she was really good. She's consistent. She's scary if you let her scale, but
She is still consistent right now, I find.
she's scary
Okay,
if you
good
let her
going,
scale, but
Yeah.
where? Like, I feel like B at least.
Her main Vanguard skill is legit like Chrono Jet. It has Sentinel Restrict and it's like big power.
B? Is B good?
Yeah, be fine.
B. Eugene.
Not-
I remember the meme felt totally for a while.
He's good
Hey
though.
guys, simple. There's only 3 words I need to say. Eugene best deck.
It's true.
I'm sorry, but yes, Eugene best deck.
Eugene is strong, being played well. I feel like I want to put it here, but you know.
Yeah, it's just meme.
Ah.
So-
Honestly, besides meme, I would put it in D because yeah, it really needs a lot to really make it get going. It's still reliant on persona riding, which is really bad. Right?
Yeah.
But then like, oh, the turns where it takes off make me sweat, yeah. Bro, imagine right, I fought the X-Up, right? Like, 3 pass is 93k. Excuse me, what? So yeah, like, if the turns it goes off, it's scary.
Jiva. D behind Clarissa. Behind no.
Oh really? Okay, then we put that there also.
Giant Girl is basically Bastion but worse.
Yes.
It's that bad.
Probably this called. This is
MLB.
you wanted your shtick.
MLB is a solid B at least.
Is it
With the new like PR and all that.
I feel it's still C. So
Really?
It's
They-
it's still really lacking.
Yeah, I'll say
Because
C.
because sometimes right, you're forced to choose between do you want the vortex or do you want the defensive power, and that like doesn't jive well. And a lot of other decks do what they do better.
I guess.
So yeah, I'd say C.
See.
Archie has fallen off.
There's no PBO here.
Yeah, there's no PBO.
Oh no, go.
Oh.
I was like looking. Wait a minute.
I was looking where's the PBO.
Oh, Vero.
Meme lah.
Right
that's-
now,
yeah.
yeah, right now.
Grand Fair.
Okay, Grand Fair is bad in this meta. You need to be able to like use up all your tokens, or else it's going to get retired off the board.
Yeah, if it's get retired, right, it doesn't have like protection.
Yeah.
I know you
So-
guys. I just want to point out, right? Like, I know you guys put Barrow in meme, right? But out of all those meme decks, if that deck takes off, you will sweat.
Of course.
Like, unlike the rest, the other three can stay back down there. It's like it might be. This
Oh,
could actually end games.
okay. Like, I know it's good, but not in this current meta
course,
lah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not currently
At least,
this kind of-
at least maybe top or somewhere. See,
Like it's not really in this meta. Right now it's like dying off, but yeah. Like why
That's
would
not-
you play Barrow
Yeah.
when there are better like Dark State Z?
Of course, Chrono Jet.
Grand Fair is currently now a C also, I would say.
the furry.
Yeah, which parts? Yeah, definitely better than this, I guess. At least around
Yeah.
here. Oh, Dragon and Overlord, the friend, lyrical edition.
Wait a minute, they have two Overlords. What gives?
But
No, but
like,
this one
this-
you need to have a full field to restand.
this card, right, when she got out, right, everyone don't play her, but they only play her support.
No, because for her she restands, but for her to restand she needs 5 friends or 6, including herself lah. So basically you need to have a full field.
I mean, like, if you're
And-
lonely, play this deck, guys.
Her draw power is not that
Wait,
great.
don't you have
Having
this deck?
full field to restand.
What?
Who, me?
Nothing.
You right?
Oi, mind your language.
Watch your
Just had a century.
Okay, Archive. Archive is good.
Archive.
This is good.
It's a
C,
solid,
not a
like,
low B.
Low B-ish. Like, the deck tins like crazy, man.
And the consistency is really good.
Yeah, I fought Royston, he played the deck really well. I feel like it's here at least.
I guess.
Royston, any thoughts on putting it
Mm.
there?
Yeah, low B would be good.
Considering you have it. Ah,
Yeah, low B would be good.
okay. Ah,
Minerva. Everyone's favorite poster girl.
I say honestly,
Never.
A. I feel
No.
Low A.
if you're good with this deck, it's very terrifying. Actually, like really, it is really like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I feel.
Fine, I guess you can give it a low A, but to be honest, this deck has a lot of issues.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, but skill issue.
And
I mean, like,
Sorry.
William
yeah.
plays the deck really well. So I'm afraid to fight him most of the time. But,
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
I mean,
I
okay, it's
definitely
not
agree,
in the terms of
right?
afraid where, like, but he knows how to play the deck really well. So like, I will need to like use more brain power to you know play
Like,
against.
if I'm being honest, I'd say it's better than Gravidia and maybe Tamayora. I feel, because like it's not only it's a Vanguard restand, but in a way it's also like if you shoot out, you also superior call them, right?
Yeah,
Is it
but then
even
you're only binded by your counterblast.
true, but if you play it well, especially there's some freaks who don't play heroes. Yeah, I feel like this deck
I'm
has
talking
high-
about you, Hong Kong.
I would honestly put it higher than Tamayora because
Okay.
of its raw potential
Okay.
of how strong it is. But yeah, that's just me.
Okay. So the problem with Tegra right
Ah.
now, right?
It's good.
The problem with Tegra right now, everyone's building it like a meme. You know, they play those kind of extra drive checks and all that.
wait, I will give it a solid B, bro.
I know, it's good, but it's like a damn.
Are you
It's
are
a
you sure you
super-
know why?
It's a
I know,
super
are you sure
meme.
why? Are you sure you know why he wants to put it in B?
Yes.
Can we please put it in memes? Honestly, it's almost
No,
It's honestly
wait, no, legit, it's a really solid deck.
B, yeah?
Yeah.
I-
Oh, Booba.
I've been playing, right? It's a really solid deck. It's really good.
I mean, like, yeah, lah, like I agree, but the problem is, right, everyone's like memeing the deck out right now because of how like slow it is in terms
Yes,
of
the
the
only
meta right
problem-
now.
The only problem is that you have to, like the combo is like turn 4, which is after you persona, right? Like turn 3, if you no feel, you just need to have the dark one in soul with drilling or some other means lah. I don't know how you're gonna get it apart
Yeah.
from drilling. You can call 2 for free, which fills up your board. And if you have Maple, then yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Dylan, take off your glasses.
Hey,
Now,
no.
Mr. Youth, you know you cannot change positions in class. Go back to where you sat down.
But where though?
There, leave it there. You can definitely leave it there. It is perfectly fine.
True.
Yeah.
No, what is that? What else is there to say about this deck that you haven't been said before, right?
Watch our videos. Watch our fight videos.
The guy at top there is a little afraid. Youth.
I mean, like, okay, so Youth is right now it's a really consistent deck, I would say. Like, the build is there. Just so you know, you don't play draw striker and you know who you are. So because like the deck has like a lot of like draw potential in its own, where it can, like, if you're playing like what I do, I play Kybre, which in this current meta right now, it makes sense to rush certain decks where like you wouldn't want to rush Ibisu back then, but due to all like
want to rush Abisu though.
yeah, like I said, like you didn't want to rush Ibisu back then. So yeah, like the deck is like super consistent as long as you like have your pieces. Like you draw your tempers, you draw your gas, you're fine. You're literally sitting pretty. Just the coin flip against like decks like Eva and all that can like outpace you if you take the game to like really long games. Like the deck just will lose steam if you don't like calculate your shields properly, I would say. Right? I mean, like I'm the only one here that plays Youth book, so Doji?
Bozo Doji?
Low C, like the end of C. You want to put meme also can?
I mean,
Honestly, you know why he could be meme?
yeah, because of the
he
snake.
got replaced. The
Oh,
main
okay,
thing
yeah.
got
He
replaced.
didn't even get a promo to help him, you know. He just got replaced.
By the promo.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
Since you're talking about Doji, you might as well put the snake
Okay,
as well,
I'll
right?
put the snake.
I hate. Right now,
Yes.
this snake is really scary. I'm
You
not
can do
even
6
talking
attacks,
about
bro.
my
Can
I'm
do
not
I
six
even
mean,
attacks.
talking
Magnolia
about
can
my
do 6 attacks.
Yeah, but this thing is live on turn 3.
Yeah,
if your
you have
opponent-
to wait turn 4 for Magnolia.
On top of that, they have rearguard presence because they can basically search their deck out for
Yeah.
what they want. They
And
have some
their deck
build-
thinning is really fast also.
It's
And
big.
drop power, they have a
like-
lot of drop power.
Nick,
It's a solid deck. It's a really good
especially
deck.
now that I still feel it's at the stage where not many people know what this deck can do that much because it's a promo hell deck. So yeah, this is very scary. It's a very scary
But
deck.
fun fact, it's decently priced though to build. Like the promos are like decently priced. They're not like overly priced, and you are still able to find it running around. That's like the promos around for sale. You know, that's scary.
I fear the day
I
when
think
it
the
stops
reason
being
why people
slept
don't
on.
build that deck right now is because they're missing the great one.
Yeah,
Yeah, stop there.
That's the only like issue. Overlord.
BDO. Somewhere in B
How come
definitely.
PBO is the only one that's the final form while the rest is all base?
Because it's superior. Like high
I'd say
B.
High B.
Yeah. Like the deck, as long as you like consistently like keep your hand up, you're fine. Like the new promo fixed a lot of like issues in the deck had. Right? I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it made it more consistent. Especially like it's a 2 crit Vanguard swing, so you're guarding the Vanguard anyways.
The bottom of the food chain.
Oh really?
No.
Really?
Friends are way more powerful than Really Star, I find. Really Star is really like I don't know, I just find
Wait,
Really
what
Star
is
really
that?
Highlander.
The
Little
Highlander.
It's like they saw what Highlander could do in previous.
They made it the promos, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, actually like I'll be honest, like
How Heroes is better than Really Star. Yeah.
yeah. Ooh,
Damn.
Biri.
Neri. Can we put this in best girl tier?
We'll
Okay,
give
so
her that honorary title, but
but the deck is consistent, like really consistent.
With the new grade 2.
It's a good retire. It's like a good retire. It has power.
and crit.
Yeah, and crit.
And with the new grade 2, right, you are like never gonna run out of
It's
soul
every
or
it's
arm card.
everything Overlord wants to do. but can't.
But funnily enough, Overlord still better. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's like Overlord wants it, but it's like I don't need it.
I think it's
If the deck holds hands, right, that's an instant S tier deck.
I think it's a bottom A here, at least.
Yeah,
it's good, it's consistent, people love it. There's no downside to playing it.
3 attacks compared to the current meta, which
I mean-
at least has 4.
I mean, I guess so, but like the 3 attacks are really like high power. I mean,
But
look,
that's only if you get Trick Moon out.
is there no way to like pull out treatment other than like
Basagra skill or call from hand, that's it. Unless you got a PR. But even with the PR, right, it sends your Trick Moon or Trick Star to drop zone. You still have to call it using Basagra skill from
I
drop.
mean, at least that's an option, I guess. I would leave it at bottom A. It's good.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely
good
bottom A.
dagger.
Like, unless you get Trick Moon out, right, your rear guards are nothing. Like, ends by. Yeah.
I guess Angel here.
Celestial can be there, I guess.
She's one of the better lyrical decks. Like not as high, but
But not by a lot. All of them holding the
But the
holding
only
hands
thing I
down
don't
there.
like about Lester is her grade 3 turns are very mid. Like, you usually don't do much.
hopefully the festival support comes and like helps them a lot. Look, where do we put her?
Somewhere in either high C or B. I don't think there's much to say that there are definitely better Dark States decks out there, but right? She's lacking something. I don't really know what it is, but it feels like she's lacking something to really push
But then,
her higher.
like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the deck is consistent in terms
It's
of
definitely
power.
better than Barrow. That's or
I would like okay lah. Like, I would be fair and like put it here. Definitely Laura and Aurora and all that cannot fight the deck without some help.
I mean, once again, we could push things down or higher later when we're done, right?
Yep.
So, well, we'll put it there for now.
Grab Grace.
That's a
Great.
meme deck lah.
Is it though? It can
Wow.
fight
right.
though. That's the thing. Like, we only put it in mid because they really struggle. The decks down there really struggle. But like this deck, right? Sometimes you just cannot outright kill them with how much hand cards they have.
Yeah, it's a drawing deck.
Yeah,
I feel
there's no.
I feel like at least like top of C is better than Barrow.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Magnolia.
Magnolia. What the dog doing?
Can we have a good boy too?
He can have a title, good boy.
I think it's issue of skill, right?
Is it?
I mean,
Can
like
use-
you need to build boards with her, him, Magnolia, him, yeah.
It.
I don't know. Like for me, like I feel like Magnolia is like really weak right now. Like it needs something to push it, but it basically
Not a bad
needs
deck,
rear guard regeneration, like proper rear guard regeneration.
Same issue with Leonon now.
Yeah, but where do we put it?
I guess maybe
I see.
either high C or really low.
I feel like she's better than Grim Grace.
Yeah.
That might be just me, but I legit can't see
Okay, we
Grim
can
Grace.
put it maybe top of B first, you know? Or it's lower top of B, my bad. Lowest B first. As I said, we can definitely move stuff around.
Okay. Magazine hashtag over trigger.
Hot stuff.
This-
Hot stuff.
Lyrical was a mistake, guys.
I would say this is definitely a what?
She's actually pretty decent though.
Just,
Your
you
card's
just
pretty
put her
decent.
D. Excuse me.
Well, we were friends, ma.
Nah, she's better than. She's definitely better than. Yeah, around there. Cause her first turn 3, she can already, if you got the right piece, you can do 5 attacks.
Ah, Bastion.
Another disrupt the heavens.
Really, it's like Apex ruling.
It's either low A or highest B. Right?
The new
if
support
this
is
deck-
actually quite.
If
Quite
this deck gets to do what it wants, right? It's. Yeesh.
I mean, like, it depends in the meta right now. It's quite rushy though.
So that if it depends on the meta, then I guess it's B for Bastion.
Before Bastion. Remember, we let them hold hands.
Meme.
No, she's better
King of
than.
the memes.
No.
She's
Chaos
better
is
than
SD.
Tiger.
Chaos is SD.
King of the memes.
No, the chaos is SD.
The-
Or you
okay,
create another tier called Matthew.
No. It's king of memes right now. Still, like
No,
yes,
it's Matthew.
it's still a very meme deck, bro.
Hello. I would like to point out that it's at least a high B, low B. No,
Yeah,
sorry,
I
not
agree.
B. Like high C. It won't touch B, but it's high C.
Now I feel like maybe you can touch the tip of V.
What is
But
this?
that one, it's one meme.
it's
bro.
basically-
That's also
It's
another
meme.
meme.
It's actually
What is this?
That one meme.
it's Highlander,
one
but
is-
for order.
What
It's
the-
Highlander for order.
I did not even know this card existed.
That card can hold hands with powerful minions. They're literally the same. Like they're just memes in general.
What they do is they push out a lot of order, then put back in the deck.
to restand rear guard. It's not even restand
Oh
rear guard.
wow. Okay, Kyrie.
You know, then like that, right? You can put all that PR card together with Tiger Girl.
You know what's hilarious, right? It's like this like really weird promo grade trees come out, and then the snake comes out. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Represent, man.
It's like the rest of it is like, oh god, it's like, where did they come from? They're
But
not even
Eugene is definitely better than Tiger Girl.
Of course. You know, like the memes already cannot even that one.
No, Chaos is king of the memes.
so
Chaos
so
has
the first
memes.
okay first meaning I feel like this one quite mini after you told me the skill. So Eugene is the best out of the
The
memes.
worst part is
let's
that, right?
say.
Okay, well maybe, but
Oh.
not gonna lie, maybe with the new support, right, that deck can be a little bit better.
Okay lah, say what you want about Chaos, right? But if you break with Chaos, right, then you cannot do anything. It's so bad. Like
mean
if you, because it's more or less everything's like a one-off, right? Besides certain key pieces.
Yeah.
You break, you cannot
go
do
cheat,
jack. You cannot do jack with it. Like some of these decks, you can argue if you break, you can still make a comeback with them. I've seen the brickiest of bricks win games. I'm talking about Mr. Youth, Dylan. I've seen your hands. I don't understand how you can win with them.
So I think
if you
he's
break with
like
this-
talking about the Lucre man.
Yes, you do explain if you want.
So basically, we were playing our three-man tournament. We did a vlog for that also. So what happened was that was the last match of the day, and like everyone was tired, but I told them like let's just play for the experience, okay? So we sat down. I stand and draw. I check my top 5. I put 5 down. I check another 5. I see Tempers. I see Gus. I see Tempers. I see what was it? What's the other card?
Was there a PG there? I feel
Yeah,
like
I saw one. I saw the order PG. Yeah, I saw the order PG.
that's not even
and one heal. And I was fighting Luque. I showed William and Matthew my hand, right? They all like, okay, he's gonna lose. For some reason, I won.
like some of these decks, right? If you break, there is still potentials to come back. that you break, you might as well just back up your things. Set this, but yeah. Okay, moving on.
Kyrie.
Yes. How the queen has fallen. Once upon a time, easy S tier.
I feel like here, at least.
Yeah, definitely. She fell off pretty hard.
But I
It
feel like
doesn't
she's
matter.
better than
No.
Lutetia.
Really?
Ish. You know, I feel Lutetia is more consistent.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like the new gen of lyrical stuff is more consistent. That's the thing.
I guess.
But that's just the new cards in general. Power creep exists.
Oh,
Yeah, I never
Seraph
Queen have
Snow.
fallen.
Ah, yes, the deck who almost barely stayed the same since set 4?
See?
Yeah, funnily enough, it's still a pretty decent deck.
See?
Yeah, C is good.
I mean, like, unless she fights youth, then they can scoop her.
Now with all the
It's a
on
C,
plays, it's
my
like
guy.
really,
Yeah.
like it's prison just sucks.
I love fighting. As a youth player, I love fighting prison. Like, oh, from hand. Okay, sure.
You
Hold
know-
my Sequana for me.
You know what's hilarious about prison, right? It's like if they fight Eva, they also should instantly scoop. Oh, they might obscure it. Oh, I call it back. Hey, call by effect.
Yes.
Mommy. And also, funnily enough, right? If you present a meteorite, if you release that meteorite, it is considered it procs the retire effect. Fun fact, if you didn't know.
Yeah, prison just sucks now with
yeah.
how all the card wording is right now in the meta.
They just need to give a new prison or just errata the prison, like, for certain
Yeah.
abilities not to activate.
You know that meme of the Pepega on the ground with the food, looking up with the two chicks looking at him? Yeah, the two chicks is Eva and Gravidia. That's literally it right now.
Hey, Greedo.
Oh, a meme deck, but an actual good meme deck. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
Like you let the deck go off, it goes off hard. I'm saying it's probably C. Right?
Better
You
in
agree
Grand
that?
Grace, I feel.
Really? Damn. No lah, I think Grand Grace, because the Grand Grace just cannot die sometimes.
The hero.
I mean,
upgrades,
like, Greedon can't die at 6, so your argument is invalid there.
Yeah, but he can die at 7. Grand Grace doesn't even let you to get to 6, bro. Sometimes. It's like, oh, let me casually just bring out my deck of a hand.
Maelstrom.
Ah, yes. Everyone thought Maelstrom was like, finally, we can replace Flag, but nothing changed.
Oh,
Right?
Fiber a lot better, I feel.
Exactly, that's the thing, nothing changed. Flagbird was still, funnily enough, better. I don't know where to put Maelstrom, maybe I still have not found it.
Low B lah.
Bet-
Or high C.
I will legit will say C.
The
Like,
top of
it's
C,
not that
it's
good.
definitely the top of C.
Oh, really? I feel like even Graham Gray is better than Maelstrom.
Really.
Yeah, because Maelstrom really doesn't feel much. Like
Bro,
it's legit.
the
pick
problem
apart.
is, like, actually, to be honest, right, I want to put
Also-
Maelstrom here.
But then again, also you have to realize that in this specific meta, because there's a certain deck we haven't talked about that's coming up next, like this deck falls off hard.
Like,
against
I want to
Fire.
put Maelstrom here, to be honest. Like, people who know how to play the deck knows how to really well play the deck.
But interestingly enough, right, the people who do play well with it, honestly could do better with Flagbird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
But
So,
they
we
just
can-
like the deck. They like Maelstrom.
Yeah, true enough, fair enough. Okay, I mean, if you say, that's an S. Sorry, that's to me this is S.
What? No,
Right.
really?
Really?
No lah.
Yeah.
No,
No lah, it
Is it
doesn't
not?
deserve S lah.
No.
It's good. It's consistent, but it doesn't deserve S tier.
Really?
No.
I
It's
don't
a high
know.
end.
No, it doesn't deserve S tier.
in between the Dragonfire.
Like okay, Matthew.
I
like,
won't put it at the top of
like,
me. Yeah.
we have
Is
been we've been playing a lot. We don't see much Maelstrom, but if you can outpace the Maelstrom, then you're good. Like even I put countermeasures in my deck to fight Maelstrom. Like my Calbre and all that. Ask Nick I fought Nick with my deck.
Yeah, but
Like he destroyed my
Um,
bot, right? I just call things back already with Calbre.
I guess.
Yeah, World Shot is actually not an S.
I mean,
it's
like-
a good
A.
A tier. It's a solid.
It's
A.
a solid A. It's a solid A, but like maybe people can like in the comments, after you guys subscribe, to like tell us more about Maelstrom. But so far, I feel like it's just
We
a
have
solid.
Roy and me to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a solid A. I think Roy can even give his opinion.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a solid A. It's definitely not. an
Like
S.
okay, like Matthew, like I fought Nick, I fought Royston. Like youth in general, I decked out with Royston 2 times, and like I could I was struggling, remember back then, of how I struggled against retire decks to build my board. I could actually like try to build my board like over and over again to fight Maelstrom. So it really depends, I would say. But so far it's a solid, really good A.
I mean, I guess time will tell first for now.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, with the current deluxe coming up, there have been Maelstrom decks there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe
definitely.
maybe for now. I mean, I guess, but the potential of that deck is pretty scary
Yes.
when you do pop off with it.
The problem is, right, it's like trying to keep resource for the deck. If you don't know how to keep resource for the deck, then yeah, the deck will fall off a lot. Hey,
So cool.
This one meme lah, bro. This one you can't put it anywhere.
Yeah, it's meme. Like,
Aiyo.
you
Okay,
know
this-
what? I don't mind putting it above chaos in terms of memes. Like because the thing is, it's you can, if you wanted to splash it to chaos, like, I mean, if you wanted to, of course. But yeah, just it's like Vanguard right now. One thing I'm grateful for, right, is that the ways they built these decks, right, they're trying to make sure it doesn't go crazy. Like the last time they did something similar was Gize, right? And even that didn't go as crazy. According, like, there's another game called Buddy Fight. You see, they tried to implement something called Lost World, right? Which is basically a similar concept that kind of ruined the entire game because of how strong it was.
I see.
So yeah. And for now it's memes, of course, but who knows, man? Next
Yeah,
set
maybe
might
next set
introduce-
will get him back.
Ah,
Okay, the last card. This is the last
The
card because we're not counting the other two because they're not released yet. So
Messiah.
it's just released, like literally as of recording. It
I'm
just
just
came out,
gonna-
maybe not even a week.
I'm just gonna say 100% A somewhere. I don't know high, I don't know low. I know it's just A.
Let's just
Right?
put it in the middle for now. I don't have much like knowledge on the deck right now. so-
I've somewhat play tested it on my own just to see how it plays, right? On the turns it hits hard, it hits really, really hard. Like even Royston definitely knows what I'm talking about. And if you manage to have a great field, right? Like say you play very conservatively and you keep your pieces, with certain cards, if you roll correctly, right? Even like 2 specific or 3 specific, you instantly can draw back so much advantage due to your alter ego's effect, right?
Mhm.
So they can go crazy and get back resources crazily enough. Like it's pretty scary, but it definitely has its weaknesses.
Yeah.
It's definitely not overtuned like how Jet feels. They were definitely thinking of Jet when they built this deck. If you noticed, if you see some cards, like for example, but yeah, I really feel like this deck is definitely gonna make splashes because of how
I'll
scary.
put it at high. If you don't put it at S, I'll put it at high A though.
No, I won't say AA for now. We need to see how it plays.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes along the meta. But for now, I think like we're just leaving it at A in the middle somewhere.
That being said, as I said, as I mentioned it just now, the Deluxe tournament, there have been Messiah players that I've
Yeah.
seen Messiah
So
decks.
on top of that, there's one more card that we're missing, and it's Ibisu. So Ibisu is also in S. Like if you guys didn't know, but I think it will be somewhere around Eva. Like Youth definitely is falling off right now, especially in Japan. No one's playing them. No one's playing Youth. Like the top 8 deluxe, there's no Youth at all. So it's slowly dropping out in favor because like there are other better decks right now. But I'm just being biased. I just like this.
I feel
Youth
that,
is one of my favorite decks. So.
but
it's-
then again, right? When you say it's falling off, I only feel it's falling off due to the nature of how it has certain weak points, right?
Yeah.
It's not as if it's like weaker against the decks it's already caught like
Yes, yes.
okay against.
Yes.
Like against Ava and Jet, still the same matchup. It's just that certain factors that were added really hurt it. Like for example, a certain guy on a chair really hurt its rear guards. Yeah.
But yeah, like So the top decks right now, from what our opinion, like you can voice yours down below after you subscribe.
And hit the bell button.
Yep. So yeah, these are the 4 decks, like Jet, Eva, Youth, Ibisu. Like Jet definitely on the top. I feel like Eva in the second place, Ibisu third, Youth fourth. What do you guys think?
Maybe you.
Youth third?
before-
Youth third?
Youth third. Youth third.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
So yeah, like this is like currently what we feel like. Any changes like after looking at it?
Why do I feel Flagbird could beat Unica?
You know what? He has a point.
I would say Tegra can be legit.
Who can beat Unica?
Initially, I just put a bottom of BT.
I guess outside also could beat Unica. Hell.
Okay, now hold on. Guys, clean sweep does exist, guys. Don't forget.
But that's turn 4.
Yeah, but like the deck won't die that fast. True or not? Like if they get like what they need to, like the triple drive fast, right? Then it's like they won't die that fast.
Yeah, but if you can get the 3 crit triggers,
Oh, hilariously, this deck falls off really hard late game. So yeah, I would say middle of the
Like this, I guess.
yeah.
Okay guys, so that's our tier list for Post Messiah? Is that what we're gonna call it?
Post Messiah.
Yeah, post
Yeah,
Messiah.
Post Messiah. So I know we haven't been uploading like regularly, but I'm quite busy with work and all that, so I'm still trying to balance like video like making videos and like life itself. But I got some ideas for some fight videos that I'm gonna do with William. I can't do it with Matthew because we still need to get him a proper webcam. Maybe do it with Nick. Like I don't need to do videos I don't need to do online fights with Nick because I can actually meet him in person. So we'll see what I can do. Then then we'll go from there. But we are still like moving on stronger than ever compared to our first few weeks of like starting the channel, remember? Of how scuffed everything was.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we're still planning to do what happening, but it's just that nothing much has been happening.
What do?
What do? So yeah, there's gonna be events next month, and we are also planning a get-together dinner around next month, April. Is it next month, April? Right?
Yeah, next month.
So yeah, so we'll have a vlog for that. Probably I will do more shorts. I still got some ideas for shorts. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell button. Notifications. Just press it. Go ahead, press it. Bye. Say bye, guys.
No.
I wonder what went wrong today, eh? Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say, eh? To say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and